We're dancing. We're dancing. Woo! It's nighttime. It's nightlife. Nightlife. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact number 13, guys. I'm happy to have you back. For those of you who are following, in the future, in the present, whenever, really. Oh, okay. Well, let's start with a battle. It's always nice to just get in, limber up. Limber up, as they say in Zombieland. My goodness. This phone really needs to start up. Come on, bro. I just started up my phone. This time it's a different reason, I believe. The other time, I think, is because I just charged my phone, and so the battery had warmed up. Oh, that's not fair. Wow. Okay. Where were you now, Amber? Going, that's cheating. Wow. Well, lucky, you know what? Lucky this is not my day, man. I will not give up. Here we go. Okay. To be honest, this lagging is starting to irritate me a little bit. But we shall find a way. No, I think it just is, my phone needs to start up a little bit, needs to like start heating up, like the GPU, like it's starting to heat up, but it's not in it just yet. I think it just needs to get used to doing all the things it needs to do. Right down. So I'm gonna use this. Yeah. Come on, buddy. 120, what does that mean? 120.0? I don't understand. I don't understand. So, let me go back here.
I feel like running.
Wow, as soon you always feel like running. You don't even give a shit about Kieran who's dead. Kieran's almost dead and you feel like running. Have some compassion, Amber. Have some goddamn self-respect. Have some Amber, if I could put you on a side bench, I would. If I could use another archer, I would. Right now, you don't deserve to be in the game. I'm sad enough to say this, but Amber, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. Who says that? You're breaking my heart. It's in a movie, or what is it in? I can't remember. Anyway, now I have to give some sweet madame. Kieran needs some sweet madame. That's weird. Also, it's true in real life. No, I said on Amber. It doesn't matter, it's fine. But I used up some sweet madame. Kieran's had too much sweet madame now. Alright, well, we fell off the cliff. I'm not gonna try climbing back up just to defeat that little slime. Actually, you know what? I will. I will. You know what, little slime? You shouldn't have. You picked the fight with the wrong Kieran. The Kieran in this world wouldn't have done much because he doesn't have a sword. But the Kieran in Genshin Impact, he has a sword. And he's gonna defeat you. Like, I know this is not gonna work. I know this is not gonna work. I know they didn't think this through. Of course they didn't think this through. If you want to try to climb this, you can't climb this. It's fine. I'll just climb the normal way. Go the normal way. Alright.
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a huntsman.
Oh. This has grabbed my attention for a second. On our quest for revenge, we meet a man called Alan. What will he have to say? Okay. Yeah. No problem, Alan. I hope you regain your self-esteem. To be honest, I have to be really honest. I'm not always honest. Well, I know I am always honest, but I'm not always
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a huntsman.
talking about myself and all my deep vulnerabilities, but I am struggling right now with a bit of self-esteem issues. Well, it's a big word, self-esteem issues. Like, there's two ways that you can really believe in yourself. One is the crazy way, which is believe in yourself for no apparent good reason, but you have to kind of believe in yourself. That's the one that I'm using right now, because I understand why I should believe in myself. Okay, so there's three ways. This is the crazy way, which is I just believe in myself because I believe in myself, which is like kind of nonsensical, and eventually you'll reach a barrier. That means that if one day those people, they're feeling fine right now, but the minute they fail, they will not understand what to do, and they will have a crisis, basically. Then there's the people who have a lot of people telling them, hey, you should believe in yourself. Now, those people usually tend to do well if they remain within that group. The cliff is up there. And then there's the type that I'm currently using, is that I've developed a worldview where I understand myself as being pretty freaking awesome. And I didn't just create the worldview out of nothing, okay? Wait, this is the wrong place. I need to return to this cliff. It was right there. I see it now. It's beyond the house. So we shall go this way. This is the right place. This is the right way to revenge. Don't really seek revenge, guys. This is just for a bit, okay? This is just being fun. I'm just being funny. But that slime did piss me off. And he's gonna get it. I say I play my games like in real life. I wouldn't go seek revenge. Look at him. Look at that slime over there, being all slimy. So what is that thing? Don't know what it is. And now we shall fly in your dead remains. No, it's not that. I want the blue thingy. Please give me the blue thingy. Why can't I get those blue thingies? Oh, okay. So you have to get near them and then they get attracted to you. All right. That's so fucking petty. Didn't even have a chance. Well, he fucking earned it. That slime earned it. Now you know what it feels like, bitch. Don't fucking push me off a cliff. Where are you? I died from that fall. With a bit of luck, the gamers were good to you and you didn't die. I shall leave it at that. Right. Anyway. Oh man, that felt very sweet, to be honest. Very satisfying. Because I know it's a video game, okay? In real life there are feelings and emotions, and don't take revenge, okay guys? It gets complicated otherwise, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, so there are different kinds of confidence. And I have the confidence right now where I know I'm awesome objectively, because I look at the world and I see the way people are, and I have developed morality, and I know, I understand what is good and what is bad for what reasons, and I'm not saying I have my morality is the best. I'm saying that the way that I live my life seems to be the most, at least in the Western world, is something like I'm looking for peace, happiness within a society, and I include other people's happiness and peace in my own search for peace and happiness. And I don't just include random people. I include everybody. So it's complicated because you can't just include all ideologies. It doesn't just work like that. But you have to include the idea that all people are people. And so anyway, whatever. I've got a whole thing. This is not the moment to talk about it, but I've got a whole no. I've got a whole thing. Again. I've got a whole. This is piss taken. Windblade. So I have that kind of confidence in myself. So that keeps me standing. However, in reality, confidence is something that should bring you some form of result. And my confidence comes from a sort of absolute abstract form of understanding of the world, which means that I may know that I'm right and that I'm a good person and that I'm doing all the right things. I live in a world where most people, and that's you guys, are not. And so you don't recognize me as doing all the right things. And for instance, I feel like I'm putting a lot of myself out there in different forms, but nothing ever sticks. There are various reasons why that could be, and it could be that I'm doing bad content, or that I'm not being smart enough, or that I think I'm relatively interesting, and I'm not asking for, like, you know,
Yeah, no worries.
millions of views or whatever. That's not what I want.
You do it is
I just
fine.
want 100 views. You know what I'm saying? 100 views. People who are genuinely interested. Things like that. The internet is not made for people like me who are trying to search for themselves. It's made for people who are probably a little bit asshole-ish, really, that are like, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm just gonna promote my shit endlessly and something's gonna stick. And I think that's the people who succeed are the people who do that, in my opinion. The people who go, something's gonna stick. But all the good people who don't really want to impose upon your life, who are kind of like, oh god, this pisses me off to like promote myself and be annoying all the time, those people fail. Because there's all these assholes that are like, hey, look at me, hey, look at me, hey, look at me. And you're like, and they live like that. This is the way they live their life. And I'm like, I can't live that way. Like, I don't want to live that way. And that's where I've drawn my line. And because of that, I'm kind of failing. But I know I'm a good person. And I know that I've got value to bring to the world. And this dichotomy is, can you even say dichotomy in this case? Confrontation. This when two things don't work together, but they kind of have to work together. I can't remember the word. When those two things get conflict. This conflict. There we go. Jesus Christ. I had trouble with that one, huh? This conflict between doing something, between knowing that you're awesome and not finding even a slight bit of results. It's not even recognition, it's just results. Like, oh, I've got 10 views today, 10 real views, 3 real comments, like real engagement, things like that. Like, and it gets frustrating. I'm sure there's a lot of people, if they're watching right now, in the future, whatever, they're thinking, well, I've been through that. This is, you just got to keep going. Maybe that's the way. Maybe I've got to keep going. But it feels really stubborn to keep going when nothing's happening. Like, you really want to make something happen, you know? And I am struggling, I have to say, with that conflict, with the fact that I know that I'm awesome, but nothing's happening from it. And I'm like, is it because I live in a crap world? Is it because I'm in the wrong place in the world? Is it because I haven't found the right people? And that's just how it goes. And in my opinion, it's a little bit of all those things. And it's very frustrating because you kind of know that it's, hello, little Timmy, how you doing? Oh, you just say the same thing the whole game, don't you? Okay, I thought you'd have updated by now, but he's gonna talk about his long-lost daddy. I'm sorry, Timmy. I'm sorry. And there's this conflict. Yeah, I just don't feel very, I have trouble feeling confident, like truly confident. Because true confidence comes from actual success, as well as this inner knowledge of comparing yourself to an abstract scale of goodness, or of like like I know that, like, personally I'm a pretty good dude, but in the world, like, people don't seem to want good dudes, I guess, like, or at least in this part of the world, which is a sad thing for me, and I have to struggle with that a lot every day. So yeah, that I was just talking about that just for a second. Like, I don't want to go on endlessly about it, but yeah. So I understand the frustration. If there's any people like that out there, I can't give you any answers, sadly. I wish I could say, you just gotta keep going. I don't know. Maybe I'm being stupid. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop doing what I'm doing because it's not working. But the thing is that I enjoy this, so this pisses me off because maybe this is I've heard other people say this, like, in the past, like they've got this like YouTubers that have this great series that's super popular and they stop enjoying it, but they have this thing that they love doing and it's not really that popular. And I get it, but I don't want this to be like million view popular. I just want it to be like, give me real engagement popular, you know, real engagement with a couple people, like just to see like a something start. So if you're watching, can you comment something? Say that you're liking it, so that I know that there's someone enjoying this. And if there's no one watching and you're not enjoying it, then at least I'll know that when I get 0 views or 1 minute average duration over these 1 hour freaking episodes, that it's genuinely because people don't like it and not because they're barely watching. Well, to be honest, I kind of know they already aren't watching, but so there's like this realization I'm talking to a camera, but really I'm just talking to myself, which is why I have to create this idea that I'm talking to the future and kind of hope that people will watch this someday. But someday is going to be too late, in my opinion. Someday is going to be like when I'm no longer interested. This is my fear. This is like a fear of mine, that this is one of my issues, is that I feel like I get what I want so far into the future from the moment that I started wanting it, that I don't want it anymore. And then I'm like, this is not even enjoyable or satisfying, you know? And it's hard to find something that you truly want, like really, really want, you know? Enough that you can wait 10 years for it, and when you get it, you're finally happy. What I feel like I would want is well, that's me, but I would want a a beautiful world to live in. A world where people don't shit on each other, where they're kind to one another, or at least if they don't agree, they challenge each other. And there's always a limit. There's always a moment where we know we've gone too far here. When people are think about their actions, and they do have this abstract notion that I was talking to you about. And but the thing is, to get that spirit out there, I have to not enjoy my life now. I have to do something that I have to fail at what I already kind of don't enjoy. You understand? I try hard to do something to put myself. I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to. I don't like this promotion stuff. That's not the kind of person I am. I'm a good person. I don't like promoting myself endlessly. And I don't know how to reconcile being a decent person with promoting myself, and then having the moral high ground to say, guys, we've got to change and become better people. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling with this conflict of like, how do I get myself out there in a bad world and then justify trying to be a good person? But I would have to have become a little bit of a bad person, what I would consider now to be a bad person, in order to do it. It's not overthinking. This is genuine concern. If I get to a position where I'm able to connect with people, and I start preaching about being a good person, then they go, well, how did you get here? You sold shit, you did this, you did that. And that ruins the message. It's genuine concern. How do I deal with this? For me, the only option is finding people that just being organic, having it be organic, having people that you don't have to promote yourself, you just are yourself, and people just genuinely like you. But try as I might, I don't find those people. They're just not around. Like in London, for sure, they're not around. I'm myself all the time, and people are somber and cynical, and it's tiring. I'm tired of negative people.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now.
Thank you,
Yay!
Amber! Alright, let's talk about something else. I said what I wanted to say. Maybe that's what people don't like about me, is I'm brutally honest. I'm telling people what's what, and people don't like people telling them what's what anymore. Maybe that's why all the old people like me, because old people used to live in that world, where people would just tell each other the truth and it was fine. Maybe I'm romanticizing the past, I don't know. But everyone's so touchy-feely, everyone's so touchy today, like, just say shit. Or maybe it's not today, maybe it's just in this nation, I don't know, man. Enough.
I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all.
I am a natural, I know, thank you. From the gliding champion of Mondstadt. Yay! This is the validation I've required all the time. No, I don't need validation. I just need some fucking friends, you know what I'm saying? I actually put a lot of effort. You know what? I did put a lot of effort into this.
Up for the next wind gliding championship.
This is quality video, apart from all the lagging. It's quality for what I've got, okay? At least I give a shit. I'm trying to make cool videos, you know?
I glide so fast that no one can keep up.
Oh, yes,
it's just
Amber?
me up there, on my own, gliding around.
Oh, you're looking for a rival.
Boring.
Looking for a rival. Yeah, I just need some fucking friends, man. That's the truth. I'm definitely gonna win. I stand a chance of winning if you sign me up.
Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is.
Please.
Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience.
Law-abiding, huh?
Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
That also pisses me off sometimes, having to frickin' obey all these rules.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Yes. Alright. Methinks. Let me just check how much time we've been playing. Alright. Methinks we can go do the main quest now. And keep going with the main story. Wait. Alrighty. Yeah. You know, you want to follow the law. You really do. You do. You want to live with other people. I appreciate.
Conversation for children.
I appreciate, like, so this is going to be a little more of a let's say an edgy philosophical topic, but when you should try as much as you can to live with other people. And so following the law is a way to do that, is a way to, we all agree to have similar behaviors and be accountable in similar ways. That's basically what following the law means. And I totally respect that. However, there are certain cases or certain moments when the law to your specific situation might be a burden. Too much of a burden, and has nothing to do with living with people anymore. It just has something to do with following rules. Knowing when you need to not follow the rules is just as important as knowing when to live with everyone. We are collective, but we are also an individual. So I'm not encouraging anyone to break laws. However, I am encouraging people to think about the rules. Because the rules can be really a burden onto you and on your mental health. And when it comes down to it, if it comes between killing yourself, for instance, or because you just can't stand your existence and the place you're in, or the people around you, or your job, or something like that. When it comes to it, between you and the collective who doesn't give a shit about you, choose you, buddy. Choose fucking you. And I know that sounds like a selfish message, but
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
it's none. I actually turned to the wicket. Yes, Vendor? No. If you choose to live with a society that has rejected you, that's ridiculous. Why would you do that? Why would you sacrifice yourself? And that society will have only itself to blame if you become a problem for it. And they can reflect on what their actions as much as they want. However, I wish to give a shot to this society just a little longer. But it has definitely crossed my mind that I should learn how to break some rules a little more, but do it for the right reasons. And knowing when you're doing it for the right reasons and being able to defend yourself, philosophically, ethically, is a challenge. It's a challenge. But yeah, as I said, what am I doing? Where am I going? Silly! I've been wandering around for no reason! Where is... Oh, because I haven't activated. I was just randomly talking. Well, I suppose that the people who are listening are probably listening for this reason too, so... Quest. Alright, we are ready. We are ready for an Archon quest. Should we do another troublesome work quest? No, I want to do the main story quest. Navigate! We need to report to Jean. I'm just gonna teleport. Because I wasted time just doing nothing. Yeah, so as I said, don't be like, oh, he's given me an excuse to break the law. That's ridiculous. You can't. You have to understand why you're doing it. Like, for instance, the simplest example I can give that has nothing to do with like yourself and suicide and other, but the simplest example of rule breaking I could give is jaywalking. You shouldn't be jaywalking most of the time. Depends where you are, but in Europe, the streets are kind of narrow. So jaywalking, if there are no cars, not really a danger. In fact, even in a very, very wide street, if there's no one, 0 cars, if you get stopped by a cop that's trying to get you for jaywalking when there are no cars, you're gonna have to pay a fine if he's insisting on it. However, just tell him, be truthful with him. Like, this is not fair. Like, there's no one around. Why am I being stopped for jaywalking? However, if there's a bunch of cars and you're putting people in danger, that's a different story. Knowing how to think about the rules, why the rules exist, is important. And that's how you know when a system's gone too far and the rules are actually bad rules and the world is actually bad world. And you are actually right and everyone else is wrong. I wish it didn't have to be like this. What am I doing?
Haven't you heard?
Where am I going? I can't do 2 things at the same time. I'm a typical bloke. Typical man. Yeah. Where's Jean? Oh, she's up here. Up there. At the Knights Academy. Is it called the Knights Academy? No, it's called the Knights headquarters. Jedi Knight Academy. Jump. Where is it? Oh. Oh, it's behind. It's behind. What is this? Cat. Hello, gato. Or as they say in Japanese, neko. Hello, neko. Meow. Do they say meow or do they say meow? That's a little joke for Japanese people watching. Because they have tendencies to cut everything up into syllables. Or into like
Is that Jean?
specific syllable. I understand myself, okay? Like instead of saying Tales of the Tempest, they will go Tales of the Tempesto. That's how they would say it. I remember Tales of the Tempest specifically. That's why I'm using that example. Tales of the Tempesto. They can't go Tales of the Tempest. They go Tales of the Tempesto. Cut everything up. So that's why instead of saying meow, he says meow. Actually, what do they say in Japanese? They don't say meow. They go nyan. Nyan. It makes more sense. It could work as well. Meow. Nyan. Yeah, I get it.
Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
No.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place.
She's talking to a masked traitor. Wear your mask on the bottom half of your face, you idiot. You're not, the particles are spreading. Epidemiology 101, put your mask on the bottom half of your face.
If you are unable to promptly deal with the Stormterror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui.
It is Fatui. Okay, it's good that they say it.
We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
She's a good-looking lass.
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the 4 winds of Mondstadt?
What are the 4 winds? What are
I
the
won't
great
have
winds
any of this
your...
nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound.
It's not as crazy. You're crazy.
Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No?
This sounds a lot like politics. I mean, she's a diplomat, so it makes sense.
I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh. Put your mask on the bottom half of your face, Fatui diplomat.
Oh, you're back.
I can't imagine what my neighbors must be thinking. Fucking insane. I saw that video of PewDiePie. That was funny. That was funny. Someone took a video of PewDiePie when he's yelling something. And then they took a video. An actual video. That's why it was funnier. Of Marcia doing one of her own videos, I think. And then you can hear her go, oh, let's let Felix finish his video. I don't know if it was real or if they did a really good edit, but I think it was real somewhat. Anyway, and that was funny. I was like, this is what it sounds like for people around. That's funny.
Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable.
Finally stable. I don't know why I do that.
The aftermath of Stormterror's last attack is finally settled for
Thank
the
you,
moment.
Jean. Thank you, Jean.
However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be
Jean
ignored.
is very pretty. Very pretty. Good looking character. Also, she's a woman. She's not she's not a waifu. She's a woman. I don't even know what a waifu is. I suppose waifu is wife. Is that like an anime wife or something?
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
So there's clearly 2 other cities we shall be visiting in the future.
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of cryo.
God of cryo. Ooh, cryo is the ice. There we go. The ice. We call them cryo from now on, guys. It's not ice. It's cryo.
Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh. Oh, okay. Those are the Fatui.
Oh, them? They're super famous.
Yeah.
Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Stormterror is the right course of action.
This is getting interesting now. This is the main story, of course.
The cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Yeah.
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Oh, they say Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's Teyvat? I had no idea. Well, Teyvat it is. It's funny. Where have you put this vat? This vat of dye. Teyvat is right there, my lord. I like doing wordplays. Teyvat is right there. I'm copying Lee Evans now. Where are you, Gene? Ah, where are you, Gene? That's funny. Eugene, where are you, Gene?
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection...
It looks like a big drop.
No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
The restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch!
Ouch.
Gosh, that hurt. The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
That's because I'm a traveler from another world. Just be honest, say it.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Cutie?
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special?
I'm from another world.
I do not know what to make of it either.
Why do you lie? Be honest. Kieran shouldn't be lying.
Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Thank you, Grandmaster Jean.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers.
We shall. I shall for you, Jean.
Stormterror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
I kind of want to play as Jean. She looks badass. Unexpected encounter. Okay, so what must I do? Oh, it just said leave the headquarters. Leave the Knights Favonius headquarters. So I have to investigate. This is interesting. Jean, do you have anything extra to say? How do we fight Stormterror?
Its change in size and power really is suspicious.
Yes, he's been corrupted by the darkness.
But for the Knights of Favonius, our priority is to deal with the aftermath of this attack. The Grand Master entrusted the Knights of Favonius to me. I can't let him or the people of Mondstadt down.
We will not let them down. Jane, we will fight.
I must get to the bottom of this.
Let us fight. And we shall not die. Not today. Dying is for people who do not wish to live. I wish to live. This is some deep philosophical thought for you. Man, this episode has got a lot. Last episode had nothing. This episode has everything. Talk about life. Lisa, anything to say? Oh, no, I didn't want to say goodbye. Tell me about the library. I'd like to know more about monsters. I'm not interested. Well, tell me about the library.
You can visit whenever you need to look something up.
I will.
Naturally, the library is free to access.
She's a lot less sexy now. She was all like, ooh, before. Now she's like,
Just don't forget to return books on time, or you'll make my job difficult.
Nah, she's become normal again. Good. I shall treat you with respect from now on, Lisa. Let's leave. Wait, is there anything interesting in the room? Anything interesting? There seems to be a shiny object over here. Heart of Clear Springs. Shall I read? Yes. I'm not asking your permission. When the wind ceases to blow. The moon's fractured reflection in the pool is made whole. And the boy... Fairy's voice for the first time. And Fairy's tender sense beings beyond the ken. The ken. Ken means knowledge, okay? Ken of humans. And the boy was deeply taken by her gentle, I don't know that word. Elegiac? elegiac. It sounds like it would be elegiac. In a gentle elegiac voice. I sound like a posh person. Hi there, you've reached Posh Radio. We're very posh over here. Do you fancy a diamond? For tea. Oh man, okay. I'm absolutely bonkers. I've got to stop. I love making voices and playing characters and all that shit. But I realize that most people are just regular people just staring at this. So when they see me do that, they probably go, "What the fuck is he doing?" Suddenly the fairy was afraid. Fairy was afraid? The fairy was pure and kind, she didn't understand human love. Because by humans is a miracle of devotion. The myths of this land are surprising. Let's leave. Out we go. Leave the headquarters. Leave the headquarters to me. I shall take care of these pesky knights. So far, the story has been interesting. I wanted to start up, so it is starting. I've just realized I'm playing like this with my mic in front of my face. I should have been doing it like that. There you go. Sorry for the pictures, guys. Sorry for seeing. It doesn't really matter. Quality videos, right? No, these are good quality videos. I spend so much time doing like awesome thumbnails, trying to for anyone who is a YouTuber and who knows what I'm talking about. Most YouTubers, what they do is they use a function called stroke in Photoshop. They basically, it does an outline of whatever you've chosen, whatever you've selected. Does a little white or black or whatever color you want outline. And that's ugly. That's so ugly. And I was like, I want to find a pretty way of doing a stroke. Something a little more artistic that makes the thumbnail looks actually good, you know? But having great thumbnails is not enough. People say, hey, your thumbnails is important, but really the most important thing is having people who actually like your videos. If you don't have that, thumbnails or not, it won't make a difference.
There's something you didn't tell them.
Yeah, well, I'll keep going, I guess.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
I'd like to investigate it on my own first. I don't think he's a bad guy. The dragon? But you were gun-damming him to smithereens. In episode 1. Or 2? No, it was episode 1.
So you do remember him, that green guy.
The green guy? Who are we talking about?
He looked just like that guy down there.
What? Oh! First of all, that's an insane coincidence. He looks like that guy down there. Oh, that's him, actually. Stories. That's the guy we played with, randomly, in a second separate section. So we met him in the story?
See? Wait, hold on a minute. That's the same guy.
What happened? I don't understand this. Are we chasing him? Is he suspicious? His name is Venti, apparently. Yeah, I remember that. See, this is what characters does. It ruins the game. Now I already know his name. I know everything about him.
That green guy disappeared.
He disappeared. No, he's in the bushes. He's there. Look, he's right in there. He's hiding in the plants. He's green. Camouflage.
Use elemental sight to track him down.
We shall. Look, he'll be in the plants. I bet you he's in the plants. Elemental side. Oh, that's if we'd chosen the girl. That would have been. She would have looked like that. Oh no, he left footprints. Okay. I mean, there's only really one way. I have to wait until I get to the crossings. Yeah. Oh, I love this music. We're being so discreet. Why do I sound like Armstrong? I mean, I don't have his tone, obviously, but that's the way that he would sing sometimes. Is it down here? Is this in the secret alleyway? Seriously, where is it? Ah, it's up here. Who's sleeping? Wake up! Wake up, you lazy bugger! Don't sleep on the job! He's not on the job. Maybe that's why I'm not succeeding, because I'm really good at music and I'm not doing any music. He's somewhere around here. Davy Daddy. We're going round in circles.
His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb?
No, he went through. There's a secret passage. Is there a secret passage? That's actually pretty cool because you can climb in this game, so they've integrated it into like pursuit and story. I like that. That's funny, man. Yeah, I should start doing a bit more music, but I'm frustrated because I need to find a band, and every time I try to do a song, the only way that it sounds great, well, that it sounds like a band, is if I play all the instruments and stack them on one another. And when I stack them on one another, you know what happens? I get bored. By the time that I finish the song, I get bored. And the worst part is that once I finished it, even if I'm not bored, the tempo doesn't vary, so you're listening to the exact same song over and over and over and over. And I do things in one take because the intention has to be maintained. I don't want the first chorus to sound like the second chorus, because that's a bit boring. That's boring. Also, I did watch a video, why boomers don't like pop music. And that's what he said. Tempo never changes, things like that. And I realized if I want to appeal to everyone, I have to make something that sounds like pop music, enough for young people to like it, but it's cool enough in how it's played and tempo variations and things like that. Has a little complications that are subtly put into the music that make it appealing to people who are a little older, and we need those guys to change the world as well, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so I'm struggling. I think we're at Adventure Rank 11 simply by taking a step. We just walked. Why am I not Adventure Rank 12 now, or 13 and 14 and 15 and 16? Please give me 12, please. Yeah, so every time I hear that trumpet, I'm like, okay, now it just sounds like I'm making fun. I'm not making fun. I'm really. I love this music. So discreet. Yeah, and I really want to find a band, man. Where we can play something awesome, but all together, and the tempo can, you know, vary if we want to, because we're all playing together. So we just look at each other, slow down a bit, or speed up a bit, or it would be about the feeling of the band. Anyway, let's focus on the story. Dun, 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 da, da, da.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind.
We're gonna have to deal with this for the whole game.
The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder.
There's literally nothing going on. I just fucking hate this. I think they designed the game badly, to be honest.
Bard's songs
like, your cutscenes are supposed to be the thing that plays the most easily. This is horrible.
For he yearned to let all perceive him fair.
Like, there's nothing going on.
Legends, the
this is a fucking PowerPoint presentation.
But the tides
this is a PowerPoint presentation. This is animation done in the most basic animation software. Why is this not a video? What have the creators done for this?
Perished and the falcon flag slept. As a vile dragon approached Mondstadt.
Well, I'm gonna make a joke while this is happening. How many electricians does it take
The cathedral loomed death and his friends.
to change a light bulb?
Agony.
3. 1 to change the light bulb, and 2 to have a smoke outside.
The soaring dragon heeded his grave cause, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war spread.
Right. What happened?
Blood
I don't know.
of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more.
And literally, I can't follow the story.
Woe, vigor and venom poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Like, we're missing everything that goes on. This just
Wait, you
irks
guys
me
are...
so much. Like, I know my phone is not the most powerful, but I've put almost everything on low. If I put the shadows on low, it's not gonna make a difference for freaking cutscenes. It's cutscenes! Get your shit into gear. Jesus. This is what I'm talking about. Things like that. Like, having to freaking following the rules. You gotta buy a £1,000 phone to play a game. One game. 160-hour game. You serious? Really? This is the world we live in. Sorry, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that this phone is too slow. And this is a 300 and something pound phone. It's a good quality phone. It's a Samsung. It's got some shit going for it. But it can't play a basic game. This is not even that deep graphics. It's not even the, it's good enough graphics. Why can't I play the cutscenes? I'm being a gamer right now. Why can't I play these cutscenes? Why isn't there a lower graphic settings for these cutscenes? This is ridiculous. It ruins the pace of the story. You know, you gotta think about your logistics as well.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Duvallin away.
I'm trying to find a solution. I just don't have a solution. It's cutscenes. I can't do anything about it.
Dvalin? Who's that?
We read it in the book, remember? Dvalin.
Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Stormterror.
Well, companion, I'm glad to have him on board.
Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or
I
something?
hope he becomes a companion.
Oh, so close.
I have to say, I am irritated. I'm pretty irritated.
Hey, so Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
Good day, Outlander. Seems we meet again. I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Stormterror!
Storm?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Huh?
You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light, though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade.
You need to improve your rhyming skills.
Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment.
This is amateur hour for rhyming. Such a dick.
Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
I also feel sorry for Dvalin.
Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal.
You're welcome, Venti.
But I have my own plans for what is to follow.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Why do they go bye-bye like that? Is this a thing in this game? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that?
You need to keep an eye on him.
As
This
far as
weirdo,
he's
we need to keep an eye
concerned,
on.
you're a
You
weirdo
need to keep
too,
an
you
eye
know.
on me. I'm a weirdo. Weirdo too, you know.
Know what?
You know what? His voice seems familiar. He was the one. The voice was the voice.
Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one.
Fool, do you not
But did
realize?
he just say symbol of Mondstadt?
It was the voice we heard during the Gondam dragon
Paimon
attack.
knows. It's that huge tree.
He was the one. I will give you all
You
this
know,
power.
gigantic
He's the one who gave
You
us the
can't miss
power.
it. Surely you still remember.
You see, these games are not surprising at all. They're too predictable. Everybody figures it out. Too predictable. Your story's predictable. Look at the moon. The moon doesn't move even correctly. It's going from left to right. Something's wrong with this game. Very well, I shall concede. This is a good game. However, the story could do some work. I actually, I've talked about this before, but I'm writing, well, I'm not sure I'm writing it actively, but I've definitely got a lot of ideas about a specific story that I'd like to pitch as a video game one day. I think it would be a freaking awesome story, and I have a lot of ideas about how to make it surprising and not that predictable. It'll be somewhat predictable in a lot of, because I'm inspired from a lot of these games, but I don't want to take people for, I don't want to think they're stupid. I know children are the ones mostly playing these games, okay, but I still don't, like, there's a lot of adults playing them as well, and most of these stories are predictable, and I can't, it's hard, you know, to be taken in truly by a story once you're an RPG veteran. So I really want to create a story that, like my songs, can be simple on the exterior, but a little deeper and complex for the people who are looking for that complexity. And like the universe, really, the universe is kind of like that as well. That's another story. And video game would be the same. I would create a simple video game on the top, but really, if you look deeper and if you're looking for deeper mechanics, you'll find them as well. That's the way that I would let you choose how to play. Not just give you random freedom over everything immediately. I would give you enough freedom. Well, I'm not gonna ruin anything. If ever I make this game, I ain't ruining nothing. Okay, we have to go to the tree. Okay. I don't have much left. Well, I have a lot of space left. It's gonna be the battery that runs out soon. Let's play a little more. Just a little more. I'm curious about this Venti person and what his story is.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Stormterror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place?
Oh, that's the...
You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
That's the dude we fought before. I knew you were going to do that, enemy. Ah. Can I do this?
Let it rain.
You just moved. Huh. Interesting. Oh, wow, okay. You're annoying me now. Come on, change. Change. Why are these buttons not working? It's because my phone's overheating, I guess. I don't like blaming everything else. You could say that it's my phone, or you could say Or you could say that it's the fact that I did not buy a phone that worked really well. But, however, right now I'm pretty pissed, so this just annoys me. Because I wish to create a wonderful adventure for you guys. Oh yeah, let's attack him. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is literally... so boring, but actually works better. Damn it, that was silly of me.
Don't push your luck.
I tried to stop him. It's not like we'll lose, but I'm finding this unchallenging, basically. Or challenging, but in an annoying way. But I think that's because it's lagging a bit.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force.
Okay.
His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
You don't know basic words, Paimon.
The black blood flowing through his heart
suppose
has
she's a
been
child.
torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons.
I see.
Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're
sorry.
coming with me to the cathedral.
And look at his dead face like, I did nothing wrong. I was saving your ass.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Okay. We have to go to the cathedral with Venti. I need to Venti a bit. No, this episode I'm a little bit on edge. Not on edge, but upset. Nah, not really upset. I don't think there's a word for it. There's many things at the same time, so there's no one word for it. Here we go. Can I teleport? Nope. I'll have to go here. Yeah. What's frustrating me most right now is these cutscenes. Because I just don't have a solution for them. I think when you feel like you can do stuff to fix your problems, then all you got to do is measure up to the challenge. And they may be difficult, but then in the back of your mind you kind of know, it's my fault. I'm not doing the right things. But if you're stuck because of literally unsurmountable odds, or well, in this case it is literally unsurmountable. Like they don't give me an option in this game to make the cutscenes like lower quality or to find a better way. Like I just don't have it. So it's a bit frustrating because I'm like, I'm actually gonna have to deal with this for the whole game.
Anything the knights can do for you?
I don't think you can help me, Otto, but thank you for offering. Yeah. Let's just keep going for just a little bit longer.
Holy Liar de Hamel is...
We could keep going just a little bit. 10 minutes maybe. A little bit less.
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
So we have to save Dvalin.
Will it really stop Stormterror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world.
The best bard.
There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future.
That's ridiculous. How can you know songs that have not been made yet? Do you know my songs? No, you don't. No, you don't. Play me one song. Play me one of my songs in the future. I have many in my head, but they're not yet made. So.
Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
You haven't answered the question. You're supposed to do the song I told you to do. Oh, I think that's gonna throw him off.
That one doesn't work on a bard.
Damn it.
So how can we get the Holy Liar?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe.
How can we get the Holy Liar? Well, we just have to catch him lying in the act. Come on, that was good, right?
I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Fuck the cutscenes. Fuck the cutscenes. We shall figure it out anyway. Get into a good mood, Kieran. Come on. I like pretending, but sometimes I actually slap myself. Not in real life, but like as a joke. And like really hit hard, and I'm like, fuck. I hope this was funny. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like the story so far. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, there's people working out on the road. If you can hear that, I apologize. You know, if you listen carefully, just about every noise has a note. Because it's noise is a vibration, and vibration is music. So if you listen carefully, you can hear, in regular sounds, you can hear the note. And that's why sometimes when I hear a sound, you'll hear me go, la, 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 because I'll be finding that note. However, I don't have perfect pitch. I think I have something very...
I won't order just yet.
I have a weird... It's not perfect pitch at all, but when I hear a song that I've heard enough, and it's imprinted on my brain without
I didn't
hearing
know
it.
You were such a slacker.
Without hearing it for like an extended period of time, I can just go, okay, what's the chord for that song? And then I hear it in my head, and then I play it just to make sure. And I'm like, if I've got a guitar, I just go, okay, so like Sum 41 In Too Deep is gonna be like this. So right now I'm being bothered by a lot of things. I don't know if I'd get it right, but sometimes I get it right, surprisingly. So I think it's like what it must be like for people with perfect pitch, but they're just way more sure about it. They just go, oh no, that's a G. That's, yeah, I can. So, but I'm more like, is it that? So maybe that's relative. Is that relative pitch? I have no idea if that's relative pitch or if that's like a in between. I sometimes will get it right. Sometimes I get it completely wrong, and it's usually songs that I haven't heard enough. But songs that I've heard enough that are imprinted in my brain, I can get the key that they're in.
What should I get to take back to Lily?
Wait, let me try to find Sum 41. I'm totally not sure. I'll check later if I get it right. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. So, the first thing that pops into my mind is dum, something close to that. Dum dicka dick dum dicka dick down down. Dicka dum 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 dum. Dum dicka dick dum dicka dum down down. But I don't know if it's right or not. I can't tell. Yes, that's the one. I think it's that, because what I do is I try to modulate it. I try to go dum dicka dick dum dicka dick dang dang, and then I go lower. Dum dicka dum dum dum. And I'm like, no, that's not it. That's not it. I kind of know, like, no, that's not it. That's not it. And I sort of zone in on it. But Sum 41, I heard it so many times, and I heard it when I was a child. So maybe it's like songs that I hear when I'm a child. I don't think it works on recent songs. I've tried it on a recent song and I got it wrong. Maybe I got it wrong for this one too, I have no idea. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway. Venti, speak to me!
Let me handle this.
Venti means 20 in Italian, I think. Am I right? Or is it in Latin? I don't know.
Hello there, sister.
Hey, sister. Yo, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Oh, bro, that's hilarious. Hey there, sister. Like he turns directly, like, let me handle this. Hey, sister.
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo.
Maybe he is the god of Animo. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's Barbatos.
But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Stormterror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
Yo, sister.
It's a vicious dragon indeed. But once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
What happened? Does G not want us to have the lyre?
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Stormterror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Peh, you don't know that. You cannot speak for God, sister.
Please, I beg of you.
God speaks for himself. And if he wishes to speak, he shall speak. Kind of true, actually, guys. Don't listen to your pastor all the time.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Yes, you should. For God is in your heart. I don't know what Barbatos' ways are.
Then...
Mysterious? Are they mysterious?
I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbatos, has descended.
Where? Where is God of Animo Barbatos?
Shocked, aren't you?
Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice?
Where are
How does
you?
it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
Oh no!
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
I do not believe you, little child.
Wait!
I feel bad for you, Venti. We shall find a way, Venti. We shall find a way. I think we should stop. It's getting to the point where we should finish off the episode. Guys, I am so sorry for multiple reasons. I know I shouldn't say sorry all the time, but the reason why I'm saying sorry is that I want to impart upon you my caring of this relationship, right? It's not just about me doing what I want. And when you say sorry, it doesn't necessarily mean you're subduing yourself. It just means that you are aware that there is a bond between you and other people. That's why I say sorry sometimes. So I am sorry for the cutscenes. And I am sorry that I vented a little bit earlier. I needed it. That's true. However, I'm aware that I am not alone in this situation. Well, I am completely alone in this situation, but potentially in the future. However, thank you guys for following. I guess there are different kinds of episodes. This one was a weird one. I don't know. When I watch them again, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of funny. Oh, this is actually good. Oh, this is actually thoughtful. I keep perceiving myself in bad ways, but really, it's actually quite fine. Take care of yourselves, guys. Help me change the world. Try not to break the law, okay? Try not to break the law. Just learn to think about your environment. That was the message. And I will see you next time for another episode.